Okay, welcome back. We're going to discuss a bit of an explosive movement here. This is called a hang clean and press. So kind of the biggest confusion that arises in the hang clean and press movement is that a lot of people end up performing the hang clean part almost like a curl. And what that looks like is from here, if a proper movement, let me demonstrate a proper movement first, and then I'll demonstrate the improper movement with the curl. So first thing I'm going to do is hinge at the hip, just like we discussed in the row video. From the hinge at the hip, I'm going to explode up like this. So from here, up, and then use that momentum to push overhead. One more time, hinge at the hip, momentum up, and push overhead. So what we do not want to do is curl the weights up and then press overhead. It's very much a movement that's originated by momentum, such that we're here and we're going to jump the weights up and then the arms come around. From the front, hinge at the hip, and up. So that's our hang clean and press. Just really focus on trying to initiate the momentum from the dip of the legs and the extension up more than curling with the upper body and then pressing overhead. The whole notion of building momentum in, an analogy that I like to use, is if you think about tying a piece of string to like a really small weighted object at the bottom, and then you yank on that string, the string is going to stay long until the momentum of the object forces that string to bend. And our arms are merely the same thing. We think of them like strings or like ropes. We keep them nice and loose. We don't want to curl the weights up by providing tension in the arms. It's merely this position of hinging at the hip, using that momentum to kind of accelerate the dumbbells up into the air and kind of feel almost like they're floating up as opposed to physically pulling them up.